So hello everyone and welcome back, and today I am up with another interesting video where I am going to tell you about which is the most useless keyboard toilet in the whole history. Now, in order for us to consider this, we have to get through many things like how useless it is in combat, how useless it is in any other facts like doing something and bringing something back to the lab or collecting samples. Now of course that's why it has to be an unordinary keyboard toilet in order to be useless, because of course any unordinary keyboard toilet is either too strong or too weak. If you talk about a regular toilet, it can be enlarged to become stronger or even minimized to become a kamikaze, and in every aspect it as useful as it gets. So of course we will have to consider very minor things in order to consider our useless keyboard toilet. Now of course if we talk, there are many candidates for this spot, including the first keyboard toilet, the police keyboard toilet, and many more like that. Or we can even say the flying toilet which appeared in episode 5, 4 and many more. We can also consider the small toilets, the Strider toilets, because we haven't seen Strider toilet kill a single cameraman in the whole series, except for the episode 20. It killed only one cameraman there and that's all. Maybe it might kill some cameramans off screen, but on screen we haven't seen a single cameraman die by the hands of a Strider. And if an elite agent dies by the hands of a Strider, it's really disrespectful. So I don't really know why the Striders were invented. They could have just made a bigger favorite toilet or maybe a stronger one. But still, the Striders were a lot of big distractions for the Titans. And to this point, they still make Strider toilets for the race. But since they have allied with the Alliance, they have many more technology for now. And they can really improve their Striders just like the cameramans. We all know the camera Strider was as useless as the keyboard toilet Strider, but when they upgraded it, it's like a mini Titan for now. Literally, even Astro toilets cannot compete with this thing. Well, of course, I'm not considering the big Astro toilets. I'm considering the regular one like the glitch toilet, the UFO ones, and the many more ones. So, of course, this is very strong. If they upgrade the Strider too, it can really get stronger. Like if you see, the scientist toilet was an elite agent. He upgraded himself and chose the Strider stance because, of course, if you see, the normal keyboard toilets are not that strong and not that mobile and they cannot move that easily. But the Striders are really flexible, really reflexible, and really agile. So that's why the scientist chose this path and betrayed his other paths like the normal. But if he did this, there has to be a reason for him to choose this path. Of course, the Strider legs are just like spider legs. They help a lot in mobility. They can even get used like hands. And of course, they can even get used for stabbing, which is just an additional weapon. If the scientist toilet chose to get jetpacks just like G-Man toilet or just levitate like normal toilets do, it would have been much less powerful, because scientist toilet is known for its mobility and traveling speed. It cannot really travel that much with his legs, but the teleportation that he has is actually pretty useful. And of course, we do not really care about the Striders, but the Strider toilet was actually a bit of a Strider. Well, if you don't know, the scientist toilet had abandoned the Strider idea completely because of the octopus fins. As soon as scientist toilet invented the octopus fins, or also known as the tentacles, he abandoned the Strider idea and is now working on the tentacles. And I really think that scientist is really alive and it was just a clone. He was killed, because there's no way such an important character has been killed so early. And of course, G-Man is also planning something very big which cannot be done by normal scientists, which can really prove my theory true that the scientist is still alive. But forget that topic, we are on to something else. Let's just keep talking on our topic. Now, if you consider, you can really mention the keyboard toilets which appeared in 73 and died by the hand of Titan Demon right there. Those were actually the normal toilets. They can be used for many things. They were actually there for collecting samples of the dead Titans which were really dead. You can also say the normal parasite are the useless toilets, because of course they cannot really infect anyone to now, but they still can be used for distraction and many more reasons. They are still not the worst. I really think you have find out who's the worst keyboard toilet for now, and you can find it in the one of the oldest episode of keyboard toilet in episode 5, where these mini toilets have appeared. Out of them, this one is so small that it cannot be even seen by you. In order to even spot this toilet, you have to wear sunglasses. But even if you spot it, it cannot really do anything to you, even if you give him the lasers of the G-Man toilet. It's more most ball, you won't even see him coming at you or even feel attacking you. So I hope they can answer your question, who's the strongest keyboard toilet, I mean the weakest. And that's it for today.